I think I did update the bracket command, so you should be able to keep up. But otherwise, here we go. I'm pretty sure the sides are correct. Dark Maven is Seth. Raidus plays Hyde. So our first round robin of the day starts off with some dudes in their school uniforms with swords jumping at each other. Seth got a little bit of a combo to start off, but couldn't convert the blink on the backside of him. But now he's getting backed into the corner. Alright, Raidus has the combo, knocks him down, catches him with the low. Another combo, into the wall bounce. Lets him tech, but catches him with another low. He's getting down to the critical range, and another low catches him. So that was 3 resets in a row that he caught him with the 2A, 2A. Let's see if he starts respecting the low, if he's more scared of the overhead. Ooh. Oh, another combo drops, couldn't quite convert it. So here we are again. Dark Maven pushing to the corner, getting comboed on, the wall bounce. He activates Veils off, he's got all the meter he wants, catches him with more 2Ls. Alright, now he's a little bit of a pushback. Seth catches him with a blink and gets just enough to get himself out of the corner. But this might do it anyway. He doesn't have meter, but there's just enough. Alright, so there's your first game for Raidus. Alright, off to a better start for Dark Maven. Just a little bit of pressure. Gets him into the corner, tries faking him out with the blinks. But still ends up in a neutral anyway. Both players go back at each other. Lands a little bit, but can't confirm anything out of his blink this time. Raidus has been a little bit more consistent with confirming hits into full combos. Therefore, he's getting more damage out of it, as well as the corner and the momentum. So if Dark Maven manages to land a decent combo, you know, he jumps right back in it. Otherwise, this is more the same, just in the other corner. He's getting faked out by lows, and he just can't escape, you know, the reset situation. Ooh, Hyde wins the air-to-air. Throws the projectile, uses it to cover his approach. Alright, better defense this time from Dark Maven, but gets caught out of the air and back down to the ground. Low hits one more time. There you go, uses some invincibility, starts breaking the tide a little bit, chain shifts to get some more meter. He's working on it, but he's got a long way to go. He's got to get this round quick. Good air block on the projectile. Knocks him out of the air, but another chain shift lets him cancel and start into a combo of his own. Basically turned a whiff punish into anything he wants by chain shifting. Well done. But it's not over yet. This has been the closest round so far, the most back and forth. But he jumps over and catches it. So that is 2 rounds and 2 games for Raidus. It looks like the actual characters selected this time are going to be Lin versus Seth. These two are both a more or less similar character type. A little bit of a projectile trap game, but not a whole lot. It's mostly based on the rush down and the blinking out of the air teleport business. So I'm going to assume they're on the correct side, that Fragger Math is the Lin player, but we'll find out. I'll just refer to them by their characters until we're sure. Either way, it's just about to get evened up here. Lin catches a combo into the corner, to the ground. Seth wakes up and chain shifts into meter to get a little bit of advantage. Manages to get a mini combo, but switches positions. Alright, lands a clean jump and gets a little bit of damage, but not too much more. Rushes in with a low, converts this time, finishes the combo, but leaves her right out in the open. Uses the throw and finishes the round. So that is round 1 for Seth, which I'm assuming is Dala, but I don't know yet. Oh, the dive kick connects, but nothing follows up. A little bit of low pressure, blinks behind her, good blocks, catches the low this time, gets the combo down to the corner. converts into a super, change shifts to get a little bit of meter back, and continues the offense. Not a whole lot of damage done, but he's in control so far. Seth has everything he wants, the momentum, the corner, and the meter. Oh, another 2A confirms into a whole combo. That health is just bleeding away. Sets up the trap, jumps back in. She can't do anything with these projectiles raining on her, but manages to get a nice jump and flip positions, but it's a huge life lead. One more random connect, just, almost had it. Seth can finish this off almost whenever he wants to. Oh, didn't think that was going to hit at that range. He puts the pressure on. Oh, one more blink into a dive kick wins it. So that is... All right, so that is your first game for $1. 1-0. Back to character select for what's probably just a moment to catch a breather. Maybe rock a new outfit real quick, but right back into it. Game's load times are so good. Like, I understand there's not a whole lot going on, but man, this thing loads just like it's a dream. Alright, so game 2 underway. Dollar opens up with the pressure, catches a dive kick into a full combo, into that corner. Nice chunk of damage with all the momentum. Oh, into the throw. Half the health gone, just like that. This is the kind of character that's not afraid to get trapped in the corner because one block string into that blink lets him get right out of it without any harm done. But he's just in complete control so far. Just 2-3 random stray hits converted into combos and the pressure, and it's a wrap. Well, it's all it would take one more little jab, and he closes out the round. So this is game point for Dollar. If something's going to happen, it better quick. All right, cross up into the low. Little combo, but doesn't get too much. Gets a whole combo this time. Headed for the other corner. Oh, into another throw. Keeps her alive, but doesn't get too much out of it. Oh, she stumbles into another projectile and gets combo. Just like that, it can happen so fast. Both characters with 200 meter. So comeback isn't out of the question, but I might be too late. Oh, there it goes. All right, so that was your second round and your second game in favor of Dollar. All right, so it looks like, did they check buttons? I didn't notice. We might be getting right into it. Dollar is still Seth, but this looks like a game. Oh shit, I didn't record audio. I'll get back to it later. Yeah, this looks like a real game. So Okizeme is playing Orie against Dollar Seth, who you just saw. Alright, so he catches a dive kick, lands it into a combo. Can't get the corner this far out, but it's enough to get momentum. Orie does a smart thing and backs away, because she's just one dash stab away from converting into everything. So she doesn't need to be right there. She'd rather stay out of his shenanigans if possible, but it's proven to be a little tough. Alright, catches a straight kick, converts this combo, maintains corner pressure, but a pretty sizable life lead. And that confirmed, just dropped at the end. So Orie gets caught rushing in, gets hit by a low stab, confirms it, and there goes your first round of Dollar. Oh, jumps completely over the stash. Stash, they said dash and stab into one word. I don't know what it's called, I just call it dash stab. But Dollar opens up this round with another combo and the same pressure again. Converts another time, now we're into the corner. Has the 200, could probably kill if he catches enough. Oh, but gets caught chain shifting and takes a nice little chunk of damage from Okizeme, but can't maintain momentum and gets caught into another combo himself. So far Dollar's in control. He doesn't have enough to finish with that. Oh, yes he did. She got hit by the floaty projectile and got converted into all the damage anyway. So it looked like she was safe for just an instant. She was not. So there's your first game to Dollar. Alright, so game 2 underway. Seth catches the dive kick in the rear, manages to convert. Not a ton of damage, but he always ends up with another trap in the air, so he can go right back into it with his protected offense. Oh, the robot whips and Seth jumps right over it, converts another combo, building up that meter. He gets one more, he can finish. Oh, that combo drops out of the air. It's now or never for Okizeme. Oh, she went for an overhead but got jabbed right out of it. Alright, so another quick round goes $1. This is game point for him again. Oh, caught right out of the air with the projectile. Nice read. Into the same combo, back down to the ground. Uses Invincible Super to get past that projectile. All right, a little bit of a lead here for Okizeme. He just really needs to start taking the aggression and not give his opponent the opportunity to mess with him like that. Land the combo, confirms into the corner. Oh, catches the jump in. Nice confirm into a whole combo. Spends the meter, catches him out of the air one more time. One jab will do it. Well done with a dash stab to end the round. All right, so Okizeme found a little bit of a spot that time. Was able to stay out of trouble long enough to run the zone game. And sometimes that's all it takes, you know? Every time they interview any athlete, they say, we just go out there and try to play our game. Well, it's the truth sometimes, you know? If you can keep your opponent from doing what they want to do, you're already winning. And that's what Dollar's been able to do so far, but that round definitely saw a little bit of a table turn that time. But right now it looks like more of the same. Aurier's in a little bit of a jam here, just getting worked. Oh, another 2A confirm into the combo and breakdown. All right, so there is 2 more games for Dollar. All right, so over here, Okizeme remains, and this time is replaced by Dark Maven, who was... No, he wasn't the Seth player the first time. Like I say, I have a hard time learning people by their characters in this game so far. Especially since we've already seen 2 Seth players in the first 3 games. I'm not sure what is what, but we'll catch on eventually. I'll just pretend like this is a real game even if it's not. I think it is though. So far we got Okizeme with a nice big lead. Oh, big 2C, but doesn't get anything out of it. There's a string into the combo and the dash stab to win it. So that definitely looked like a real round. I think they got button checks out of the way. So I'm going to just go ahead and assume that is the first round for Okizeme. Alright, catches a stand jab into a little bit of a combo, and then more of the same. The blink into the cross up, but drops the combo halfway through. Ooh, not fooled. But then gets fooled by the punch standing right in front of him. Guy teleporting and blinking and dive kick doesn't bother him, but a punch right in the face doesn't even see it coming. Alright, so a bit of a lead this time for Dark Maven, but managed to lose the corner pressure. But this character doesn't seem to care too much with his projectile traps and his ability to cross you up at a whim. I don't think he cares all that much about losing the corner. He can get it right back. Alright, so there's 1 round apiece. Divido. Alright, Okizeme opens up the pressure, gets a dash stab into the corner, into the whole combo. Another dash, confirmed into a super. Well done, that's a big chunk of damage. Already a 60% life lead, and we're just getting started. Oh, gets caught by the trap, but he didn't think it was happening, couldn't confirm anything. So got a little tiny bit of damage, but not enough. Oh, that was a dropped overhead. Could have had something there, but didn't it? Alright, use the invincibility. Get some damage, get out of trouble. Oh, nice confirm into the robot. Wins the round. So that is game 1 for Okizeme. The first game won by the player 1 side so far. So the curse is broken. All right, so a little bit of lead opened up for Okizeme. Gets a couple of the hits and gets him into the corner. Another combo lets him out. I don't think he was expecting the wall bounce to carry him out that far. Oh, there's a nice teleport. Caught her right in the face this time. Combo, traps her in the air, follows up. Life lead's still a little bit in Aurier's favor, but not by a lot. Oh, that'll do it though. Oh, couldn't catch him out of the air. But one little breeze will do it. There we go. All right, round one, Okizeme. This is game point for him. Dark Mavid needs to just get a couple of more solid combos out of his hits. He's catching the occasional dive kick and the teleport, but he's not able to convert into as much of a combo as we saw Dollar do. That's pretty much how Dollar survived everything. His one hit confirms him into that whole combo, sets him up with another projectile thing and the corner. So we're seeing that to a bigger extent from Okizeme here. He's able to confirm the most damage he can and maintain the pressure, rather than relying on just chips here and there. So good blocks all around, but a huge lead for Okizeme. He's just on the verge of the win right here. So jumps in, catches the hit, but drops the combo midair, techs right out of it. All right, so that is 2-0 Okizeme. Cool. He's going to be early. I'm going to be another half an hour with this. I don't know. It's halfway done. Plenty of time, though. 5:30. We might even make 5:30. That's perfect. Good stuff, good stuff. Tekken players are almost here. Fayetteville got here nice on time. We're just waiting for Kevin's slow ass, and then we'll be ready for Tekken. So by that time, we might be just about done here. The way this man is just running over people, this will be a quick one. Oh, here we go. Now it's Seth versus Seth. Jesus, I don't even know what to make of this. I'm going to assume the blue one is Dollar, which is unfortunate because their scoreboards are the opposite, blue and red, but whatever. What are you going to do? All right, catches a low, confirms into a combo. See, that's exactly where Dark Mavid dropped his combo every time, is that exact same moment. So, no, I'm not sure. All right, so the blue one is in pretty firm control, has the corner pressure, catches the two-way into the whole combo. Uses the super to set up the more traps and catches him in the rear. That definitely feels like that one is Dollar. Just like a couple like slight little differences in their aggression levels. Alright, so game 2 underway. Blue one starts with the same confirm, 2A, 2A, gets the whole combo, sets up the traps and keeps them down there. That way if he gets another hit, he gets another combo, but if he doesn't, the trap is right behind him, keeping him from going anywhere. This is a dangerous character. He's built out of rushdown and the ability to keep the pressure on you, blink behind you and dive kick, but also has the support of the traps, the projectiles that float in the air and catch you. Like, that's kind of a rare trait for a character to get both of. Like, Ramlethal, I guess, is kind of like that in Guilty Gear. She's just nowhere near this effective, if you ask me. These are simple projectiles that really do their job well, and his rushdown is really strong. She's kind of particular. But nonetheless, mastery of this sort of technique is very powerful. Your rushdown is covered by having these projectiles all over your face. Yeah, I'm fairly certain at this point that blue one is Dollar, and that is 2-0. Maybe, might be broke. He's pretty strong, but there's some Didn't we see a Hyde player earlier too in the first game? I don't remember. Oh, did I get the scores? Yeah. Okay, Dollar versus Raiders. Okay, Dollar is slightly bluer. They look like they're the exact same dude in their school uniforms. Dollar is Seth with the daggers and the projectiles. He's slightly blue. Raidus is Hyde, who is on the offense now, trying to claw his way back in. Gets the wall bounce, follows up with a dash. Nice combo. Keeps the projectile in the air to push him back in the corner. But as I mentioned, this character Seth doesn't really give a fuck about your corner. One block string into his little blink stuff and he's free. Alright, so Dollar gets him trapped. Can't finish him off here, I don't think, but the next hit will. Ooh, chain shifts his recovery into a throw. Good blocking so far, but one hit could probably kill from either character at this point. Here we go. Has he got enough? To the ground. Oh, doesn't quite catch it. I don't know if that was a bad input or if he was just expecting the projectile to medium, but that was almost a round for him. Instead it goes for Dollar. But pretty good first round so far. All right, 2A into a whole combo. Carry him across the screen and get him into that corner as best you can. All right, Seth opens up a little get, sets the projectile in place. But oh my god, his super just gets blocked and the little trap catches him right in the face. Oh man, this character is something else, man. Alright, keeps him alive in the air. Oh, tries to catch him on wake up with another trap, but gets blocked. Comboed anyway. And just like that, first game to Dollar. One little misstep and those projectiles are ready to just swamp on you. And you get recomboed all over again. Dangerous game, folks. Alright, game 2. Alright, Raidus trying to keep a little bit of distance out there. Hit him with the saucers. Try to keep him off for a little bit till he can run his own offense, but got caught right away and comboed into the corner. 2A. Confirms again. Sets up the trap. Alright, some good blocks. Oh, but gets caught with the jump in. He had a little moment to breathe right there, but didn't realize it and couldn't escape. Alright, gets a throw this time. Sets up the combo. Back down to the ground. Veil off. Alright, infinite worth. Doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's enough to just keep this even. Oh, but it gets right through his offense in a simple 2A, and he goes right back to it. Dollar in a dangerous position. And there it goes, round 1. Uh-oh, what's happening with the internet situation? Oh, I don't know, folks. Might be experiencing some technical difficulties. Looks like bandwidth is dropping like crazy. It's not the worst. Anyway, a little bit of a lead here this time for Raidus. See if he can turn it into a round and get back in it. Oh, catches him with the air-to-air, the wall bounce, but can't convert anything. Ooh, caught by the jump in. Now Dollar's right back on top of him, right where he wants to be. Oh, he thought he was done blocking for just a second. Gets caught by another 2A. This might be able to do it? No, probably not. But that does it. All right. 2-0 Dollar. All right, here we go. Game underway. All right, lots of defense so far. Not getting caught by anything crazy. Blocks the projectile, blocks the cross-up. Oh, random low catches her. Here comes the whole combo into the corner. Sets the trap. Oh, she cancels her recovery. Catches him sliding in. Doesn't get a ton out of it. Just enough to go on offense. All right, nice anti-air. No full conversion. Oh, but as soon as she landed, he's right there. It's like as soon as you have a moment to breathe, if you don't take it, Seth's traps are just right on you again. All right, nice confirm. Dang it, the whole combo though. He really needs to start maximizing a lot of that. You don't get too many chances. You can't afford to let him get away without, you know, dropping 3,500 damage on him or whatever. A little bit of a lead here. Any hit will do it at this point. Oh no. Oh, he drops the end of it! Oh, what just happened? That could have just been a million points of damage after that whiff DP, but he drops it, didn't realize he even dropped it, and then Brandon pokes him right back, steals that round away. So that is the first round that Dollar has lost so far, I think. Alright, more good defense to open up this round. Not getting fooled by too many gimmicks. Eventually you got a crack. And there's a nice low, confirmed into the super. Uses the chain shift and recovery and hits with a super of his own. A little bit of a lead here still for Brandon, but not a lot. Gets another combo, trying to carry them all the way back. Spends the meter, does a huge chunk of damage. Dominant life lead so far. Oh, whiffs another DP. But manages to skate away untouched. Alright, this is not going to quite even it up, but it's going to hurt. Alright, good defense, not getting baited by the traps in the corner. Oh, thrown out of the chain shift. But nice little long-range low catches them. And there goes game one for Brandon. So that is the first 2 rounds Dollar has lost so far, and they happen to be in succession. Skipping? Yeah, I thought so. Internet is not looking strong. Every time I look over at it, it's, you know, 100 kilobytes when it needs to be like 6,000. It's stable again now, but it really looks like it's dropping a lot. As soon as we're done here, I'm going to stop and lower the quality a little bit. See if that helps. I think it's just because, you know, they only opened at 3 o'clock and there was nobody here. So now that it's prime time, there's a shitload of people downstairs with their phones and their streams and whatever else they might be doing. It could just be choking off the internet. So I'm hoping, well, see, right now it looks good. Full 6,000K and it looks good, but it's dropping. So I don't know if lowering the quality is going to change it, if it's just that the bandwidth is too much or the drops are just random. I'll try to do the best I can, but I appreciate you letting me know when it does skip and all that. I'll try to fix it when possible, but who knows. So anyway, in the meantime here, we have a character switch. Dollar is breaking out the Hilda. Similar archetype with the projectile traps in the air, but she does so from a much further distance. Working so far, he's managed to get the first round under control, keeping his opponent out of the trouble. That was maybe what he felt was different, is when he made mistakes, a character like Lin, who was right in his face, is ready to capitalize. Maybe now he's thinking, keep this character completely away from me while I still get to run my setup projectile game. The only difference is this character doesn't have the up close at all, so she relies entirely on the setup projectiles and nothing else. But working so far. Alright, catches one more hit. Doesn't have the meter quite to finish it, but it's gonna hurt. Oh my, just like that. Alright, tables turned. 1 game apiece. I'm not even sure if Dollar got hit. Good now? Yeah, like I said, it looks like it's fine. All my meters are green and everything. It just, maybe that was just a hiccup. Something happened and it just kind of dropped real quick and it'll go back to normal. I don't know. I get the feeling though there are a shitload of people downstairs now and all of their phones and stuff could be a factor, but we'll find out. But it looks good for now. Let's hope it holds out. So back into the action. Game 3 underway. Brandon versus Dollar. First player to beat Dollar in a game so far, force him to switch characters and maybe have bitten off more than he can chew. What's happening? How's it going, brother? We got like 20 minutes of Under Night left. Yeah, not a problem. Because we're still like, the city's only like a mile away. It's not like I had to drive to Peter's house or anything. Yeah, it's... Yep. This is like a 20-minute drive for the two of us, so it's kind of like halfway, you know? From our house to our house is like 45 minutes. This is right in the middle. So not too bad. Good stuff. Alright, so our final Tekken players here, ready to rock. As soon as we're done with the Under Night Round Robin, we will move on to your Tekken pools. But for now, enjoy some Under Night action. So the character switch really worked well for Dollar, but the first round of Game 3 was to the wire. Brandon made some adjustments real quick against Hilda, managed to stay in it, but lost the round regardless and is getting stepped on right now. So whatever he figured out to get through that offense, he needs to do it a couple more times. But again, there's that setup projectile. Just keep your opponent pinned. There we go. One good jump in. Not a big combo. Just enough to get her back out, which is all he ultimately wants, is to keep the pressure out of his face. Oh, gets the wall bounce. This might do it. Breakdown. All right, Dollar managed to squeeze it out. That is Dollar 2-1. All right. Yeah, there are. Because Brandon and Fraggermath are both Lin players. Dark Mavid and Dollar are both Seth players. All right, that's been a lot to get used to so far. The only character switch I've seen was Dollar going from Seth to Hilda. Otherwise, amongst 6 players, let me see here. Coco Jam. Coco Jam is Aurier. Dark Maven and Dollar are Seth. Fraggermath and Brandon are Lin. Raidus is Hyde. We're definitely lacking the character variety here. Last month at CCR, there was only the same 6 or 7 entrants, I think, and they're all 6 different characters. None of them were Seth, or Lin, or Hyde. I don't think. But anyway, our first round is underway here. Just about even. Ooh, catches a jab right in the face, into the combo, but managed to escape the pressure. That's really what we've seen so far in the Seth matchup, is if there's a moment to breathe, especially against a rushdown character like Lin, she's just bam, bam, bam right on top of you. So you can't afford them those moments to breathe, unless you have a projectile trap ready to keep them locked down. So far we're seeing Lin capitalize the mistakes, and Fraggermath is just inches away from the round, and there it goes. EXS depleted. Round 1 underway. Alright, so spends the bar to throw some projectiles out, but doesn't get anything for it. Catches a dive kick, confirms into basically nothing. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, nice little combo. Into the ground. Dashes back on him. Oh, cancels his recovery, or throws out the projectile, but it goes right over her head and gets smacked for it. Trying to keep her out of the air. He's been having trouble with her ability to jump in on him, so he's trying to use these projectiles more as anti-air than pressure, just to keep her at bay. Close so far. This will pretty much even up the life lead. Doesn't have meter to do serious damage. But back on offense he goes. Oh, she jumps right over and catches him. She has meter to put on the hurt. Oh, stabs him right into the ground. That's not nice. So game 1 goes to Fraggermath. Alright, opens it up with a wall bounce, dashes in, but doesn't get anything else. She is just not afraid of jumping right at his projectiles. It's been effective so far. As long as she clears it, she gets the offensive advantage and lets him have it. Seth's projectiles aren't necessarily like a zoning tool, they're more of a lockdown tool. They're meant to be on the screen for a second and then activate at the right time rather than keep you away from me with them. And that's been the difference in the matchup, is Lin has not been afraid of them and just running right past them. Alright, another combo takes that round. We're on game point for Fraggermath. Oh, nice block. Alright, good blocking. Teleports behind. More blocks. The projectile. Blocks that too. Ooh, catches the random, but doesn't get the combo. Critical in this game. Can't let that damage get away. Alright, good defense all around so far. Making critical blocks in their cross-ups and their jump-ins, but that one little hit leads to some big damage. Spends the meter, gets him all the way down to critical. This is going to be a long way to go for Seth to get back in it, but he's trying. He did a grip of damage right there. One more, he spent all his meter to do so, so he needs 2 touches. Oh, but not before Fragger Map gets 1. Ends the set 2-0. Pretty sure it's unanimously Dollar and Brandon, but I don't know. We'll see. The score table at the bottom is not updating, so we'll just wait till it's all done and then see what happens. I mean, I know Dollar won all 5. Brandon, I think, only lost to Dollar so far. We'll find out. That's why challenge exists, to do this complicated ass math for me. So right now we are going to see Dark Maven versus Brandon. It's the same characters, right? I mean, they didn't even have to change anything. It's just one Lin player for another. They didn't even have to go back to the screen. Just pick up the controllers and start. Oh, they changed colors? Okay. 2 sets and 2 Lins in a round-robin format, you know? You're going to see the same matchup 4 times. All right, so what has been happening here? That was a whooping for Brandon. Took that first round pretty clean. A matchup we've seen, as I said, several times. Let's see if she's able to do what she needs to do, stay out of Seth's trouble, and get up in that ass. So far, yes. And more people keep pouring in as the late round of games is about to begin. Temperature creeping upward. AC guy has not accomplished anything so far. Unless it's cool as hell on the other side of the room, but I haven't realized it. Is it really? Yeah, it's stuck over there. This wall of humanity is keeping it. Yeah. Any nice air we get escapes immediately. Alright, so that was game 1 for Brandon. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, catches a random hit but wasn't ready for it. Second random hit he was ready for, converts a combo. Oh, is ready for the blink and catches him. A lot of drops so far. No one's able to really get their max damage. They're just kind of letting it go by so far. There's a nice conversion to the ground, back to the corner, setup. Lets her land, hits her again. All right, we're seeing some play now from Dark Maven. Getting to what he wants to. You drop those combos, you know, it feels like not only is the damage you didn't put on them, but you're giving them damage back in return. It's critical sometimes. Oh, was that a straight up punish? Did she reach him all the way back there? Wow. A critical mistake, I suppose. So as round 1 of game 2 goes to Brandon, puts him on game point. Alright, catches that super that time. That's a nice little life lead. Just really needs one more confirm to take this round and get back in it. Oh, got stabbed right out of his dash. Trying to even it up here. She's got all the resources she needs. That might do it. I'm not sure what that was. Was that just the wrong super he did? I feel like 200. He could have done Veiled Off and whatever he wanted to, but Anyway, yeah, Dark Maven stole that round. See if he can manage to keep the hope alive. Hey, what's happening? How's it going? You playing? We're about 10 minutes from starting yet, so we got plenty of time. You just by yourself? Okay. Well, we got like 2 matches of Under Night left, and then we're ready to go. Oops, so that is 2-0. Huh?